You guys see over to the, I don't know if it's the left or right of me, which way you're looking at the phone or computer screen. R.A.P is here from MP Productions Canada in the building. Hi, Brad. How you doing?
Not too bad. Thanks for having me on. How are you doing?
Good. I'm glad you didn't punk out on me because I had to reschedule like a dozen times. I had one person who was very upset and was like, no, man, you got to reschedule, man. We ain't doing it. I'm like, okay, fine. Sorry. I'm going through some stuff, but I'm so glad you're here. It's good to have you here.
I love being here, man.
Yeah. It's Sprytes Space. Everyone says that this is a real laid back review show slash podcast slash whatever it is. You know, it's more chill than like the dorky review show or, you know, Fury's review show or wherever you go if you hang out in the review shows like the community and stuff. So we're going to start with my favorite R.A.P song. It's not off the album, but it's my favorite one. It's Taste. I listen to this. It's on my daily list. So we're going to start with a couple songs from you, and then I'm going to ask some questions, and we're going to get into your newest album. Now, is this your second album or third album, or which one is this for your solo?
Well, I guess considering solo, it would be my second album. It would be my third project I put out because I did do a collaboration EP with Automatic last year.
Right.
That, and what's hilarious actually? So this album that's coming out is being released on November 16th, and my other album was released on November 16th, and that wasn't even on purpose. That was actually totally by accident.
You didn't do that way. The album just came out that way. That's awesome. That's awesome.
You know what it feels like? I was trying to think for the second album. I was like, you know what feels like a good, like November 16th. I was like mid-November sounds like a good time, like a good time to release an album. And
right.
That's literally.
And it just happened to be on the same exact day. That is bananas. What's up, JP? So, I see you. You're on the Facebook side, so I don't see Facebook that often. You just came up as viewer. Jesse Patton's here, so I'm trying to get everyone over to the YouTube side. But we're going to start the show. Have you heard Jesse Patton? I'm sure you have. Like the girl that I always play, JP, she's so freaking amazing. I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm going to start it with that. But yeah, JP, you came up on my thing as viewer, so I didn't know it was you until I went over to Facebook, and now I can see that it's actually you. So R.A.P, MP Productions. Let's get into it.
R.A.P.
This is Brad's naughty song, so that's why I like it. It's a fun naughty song. And I'll drop the link in the chat.
She's saying she wanna taste, so I bring it back and put it in her waist. Now she's asking to come back to my place, but we chose her so I could leave in a haste. Ain't no pain, ain't no gain, but this baby knows that I ain't gon' play. If I could, I'd fly her out on a plane so we could fuck, doing her every day. I don't like girls that are fake. I'm talking about that ass and that face. Give that booty a shake like an earthquake. Pleasing each other, let us take turns. Wait, oh, you wanna be in control? Little did you know that Poppy brings it down slow.
My favorite line is the booty O's. When you say booty O's, I laugh every time. I'll never take you home
because I just wanna taste, yo, not the whole hole. My blood runs cold, my angel is my centerfold. With that juicy booty, baby, you make me feel stoned. Flirting with the mother girl so we don't leave alone. Others trying to please her but got a wrong tone. Always get together when these games are getting old. Never say I love you, she's just in it for the bone. Dirty girl with the dirt on her clothes. Waste, let me hit it, baby. Ace, just let me waste. All the time it took you to face. Come on, baby, don't make me chase. Let me hit it, baby. Ace, just let me waste. All the time it took you to face. Come on, baby, don't make me chase it. Slaying it is your occupation. I wanna be parallel and laying on you adjacent. Touch her everywhere, she ain't worried about the placement. She just asking me when
Sprite
I will
space
get her.
Is the right space. Yes, you are definitely
if you
right,
wanna hate it, but there's no debating. Homies drowning in the pussy, but I ain't trying to save them. Take them if you wanna take them. Mesmerized by the booty when it get to shaking. Baby, you need to quit your day job. With a body like that, I be paying all day long. Get you what you want, baby, you could just say what. Pay for the world or let the world pay us. Waste. Let me hit it, baby. Ace, and just let me waste. All the time it took you to face. Come on, baby, don't make me chase. Let me hit it, baby. Ace, and just let me waste. All the time it took you to face. Come on, baby, don't make me hate me. You be my Beyonce, I'll be your Jay-Z. The way things are going lately, call me crazy, but I wanna bend you over so we can make a baby. Because I swear the way you shake it's the only thing to save me. Really though, you have me wanting to hit it really slow, film it and put it on video. The way we kick kick it though, I get in it, it feels spiritual. Baby, swallow it up and focus on the residual. Yeah, the way you make that ass drop. She's the whole team, she deserves a mascot. She want the whole thing, every last drop. Throw the money in the air and watch the cash drop. Waste, let me hit it, baby. Just let me waste all the time it took you to.
R.A.P is in the building, you guys. Welcome to Sprite Space. Happy Friday. I see you guys on the Facebook side and the YouTube.
All the time it took you to face. Come on, baby, don't make me 5s, 10s, 20s, and maybe 50s. That's all you get when you riding with me. Hit me up whenever you're in the club and ain't up to much. Let's get tipsy, dizzy, straight up Bobby and Whitney. I ain't calmly bombing the city. I do it for you, girl. I ain't in it for the pity. I try to keep it fresh, yo. I try to keep it minty. Fat booty, but keeps the waist skinny. Really chilly. Her soul can kill me, but I sold my soul so inner demons could bill me. Do you feel me? The real me says the others are guilty of faking their lines like Milli Vanilli. Really? But that booty, I love it though. I rebrand it as cereal. Start a new day with some booty. Same paradise as
You need to do a remix of this track, for real.
R.A.P.
I'm putting R.A.P.'s Spotify in the chat, you guys. Go and click that link. Like, you need to do a remix of it. I want the third verse. But that's the one you say bootios, and so it's so fun that verse would be missing if I got to do a verse. That would be the one I'd want, would be the third verse. Like, bootios. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that line. Like, basically, what I'm talking about is there's this wrestling group called New Day where they have a cereal actually called Bootios. That's why I say start a new day with some Bootios. Mm-hmm. You could go on Amazon and actually buy a box of Bootios. It actually exists.
It's a real box of cereal?
Yeah, man.
That's hilarious. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's funny. So the new album's coming out. CHARIS RHYTHMIC. Who's on the project with you? Like, actually, before we go that, let's go back further. So you're in Canada, obviously. MP Productions, your label with you and your brother, right?
Yeah.
It's MP Productions, you and Buddha, like the two of you, but there's like 3 or 4 other artists, right? So tell us like who is R.A.P? Rhythm and Poetry is you, the rapper. MP Productions is your label and like record crew, like your squad. And then we're talking about your third project today that's unreleased, that's here, you know. So like, why hip hop? Why MP Productions? Like, what's your little story? Tell us a little bit about Brad.
Well, yeah, first and foremost, I'm R.A.P. Rhythm and Poetry, that's what it stands for. The reason why I chose that name is because I've always been a poetic type of person. I've always been a freestyler as well before putting music out, and a lot of my friends said that I was able to flow to like stuff that people wouldn't usually be able to flow to. Like, for example, I remember being at a party one year and somebody was playing Stairway to Heaven, and I rapped while they were playing Stairway to Heaven, well, like at a New Year's party, and I rapped like through Stairway to Heaven or whatever, and people were like, man, you got such crazy flow. So that's where like the rhythm part comes from. And then MP Productions, that's my record label. That's the crew I roll with and stuff. Basically, the idea behind MP Productions essentially is that we want to take people that have, I guess, different things that they're sort of experts in, but still need to learn about and still need to develop. And then we could kind of like have a platform for everybody to develop in that. So like, for example, Mr. Rhythmic / ESG Images was really into photography and photo editing. So that's what we first got him to do when he joined the label with us, was a lot of photo editing and photography and stuff like that. And it really developed his skills to be able to do that. And whether he decides to stay with us or not, those are skills that he could use in the future to do other things, you know. So that's really ultimately what we're about, is helping people grow in stuff they're passionate about, and
so like develop them as artists. That's cool.
Yeah, well, not only as artists, I want to be able to develop them in life as well, you know. Like, by no means am I like super expert at like living my life or anything, but I'm able to help people out as much as I can. And the name itself, MP Productions, stands for Mediocre Poet Productions.
Yeah.
So once again, it's another poet thing. The reason why I put mediocre is because I'm really tired of these like really big companies, like big Balla Entertainment and like Top Notch,
or big Money Entertainment, but you live in your mom's, you 34 years old, and Big Money Entertainment is you and your brother's cousin who works at McDonald's. Yeah, I feel you. I get it.
I'm not down with that
yeah.
anymore, you know. So
Yeah.
basically, why I chose the mediocre poet is so that if people do give our music a chance, like any of the artists on the label, essentially what they do is that they come in with like average expectations, you know, and then we
Right.
kind of blow it into the water, and they're like, "Holy shit, this isn't just mediocre," you know?
It
Like,
is, yeah. It's one of those things. I know, like I've been affiliated with lots of different groups over the years. You know, over the last 3 decades, different groups I run with and stuff. And some, you know, like we won't talk about higher power entertainment, even though I want to. Some are good, some are bad. You know, and I think each experience grows. And MP Productions is one of the groups I fuck with, and I promote you guys as much as I can. Every time I see a live of you dropping a new album, I try to get in there. If I don't, I'm in there within the hour, right? So if I miss it, I'm like, what? And then your Tune In Tuesdays started back up, and I missed the notifications. I missed 3 shows. I was so pissed. I was like, how the heck did this happen? So if you guys don't know, every Tuesday night before Fury's Reviews Day Tuesday at like 8, 9 o'clock Eastern, at 7 p.m. Eastern, R.A.P goes live, and he does a top 10. So he gets, 10 to 30 emails that day. He goes through them, he picks his top 10, and then he plays them and shares his thoughts on them. So that's different from the MP Productions page, right? That's Tune In Tuesdays page, right? So you have a separate YouTube page for that platform, right?
yeah. Basically, all the platforms I have separate pages for, just so that they're
That's
kind
smart.
of like all their own things, you know. So basically, all my music gets released through MP Productions. And on Tuesdays, I do the Tune In Tuesday review show. And then every Monday, I also have the Second Impression podcast as well, that I get artists to come jump on. Little fun podcast show with like quiz and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, that's good. That's the way to do it. So I want to play one more song, see if more people get in here before we actually go through the album. Now, this album we're listening to today, guys, is unreleased. I know, Rich, I see you. Hi, how are you doing? Rich 440 in the building. It's interesting because I just think it's funny that you picked the same day as last year and you didn't know how to do it on purpose. November. So now are you going to next year, November 16th, are you dropping another one? Are you going to stick with it since the first 2 are just that way? Like, are you going to do it?
I don't know if I should like dedicate to doing it so everybody expects one like every November, or
November
if I
16th
should
is R.A.P. Day.
maybe I should just do that.
I mean, it just can't be bad to do it. It'd be cool.
I'm on the fence about it because I don't want it to be like too much of a thing. Like, oh shit, he's gonna message me again for another fucking album or something.
yeah, that's one way you could look at it too, people. But other people might be like Jay Slave was supposed to drop his album November 5th, and I'm a huge Jay Slave fan. His birthday's November 4th, so last year on November 5th he did his album. Now this year, but this year on the 5th it got delayed. So I'm up at 3 a.m. looking on Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, trying to find Jay Slave's album. Where the hell is it? And it was delayed. And I was like, bro, why was it delayed? But that's just, I mean, you want people to be looking forward to your releases, though. You want them to have it in the back of their mind that they know it's coming. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Fuck it. I think it's decided here, folks. So
November 16th is R.A.P. Day. Like, it just should be. Like, it's just R.A.P. Day. That's what it should be.
That's what I'm doing.
I have to play Birth of Me because this song is just, this is off the last album, Deep Space, that came out a year ago. This is track 2.
Everybody has an origin.
I like this song.
A birthplace.
I like Demons versus
Where do you
Reasons
come
too, because
from?
that's just,
Do you come from here? Or a different place? This is my story. The birth of me. This is my origin and how I came to be. No longer bored of him when he is R.A.P. Now it seems like everyone just wants a piece of this joker, this king to be. Sing to me. Yo, I started out as someone who wanted to sing or just have a voice. Be the reason they smile when they think everyone's rally point. But see, this is the thing. I ain't have a choice. I just wanted to focus on the lyrics and forget about the focal points. But then I made a rap about some chick that pissed me off in class. And after that, there was never any looking back. Now it seems to me that you should watch your ass. I'm about to mow all the snakes in the grass. Turn that batch to some bangers and mash. I really wanna outlap rappers that think we don't match. I need to begin at the start of the track before I jump in and get that man's clap. Abstract pictures I paint in my hazmat of bulls and fruit and lab rats with wing-propelled backpacks.
Your
Now,
verbiage, I love your verbiage. It's like you and Dorothy need to do a track together.
Scary place. Let that just sit and marinate. That's when I decide to come out and try to make myself a name. This is my origin and how I came to be. No longer bored of him when he is R.A.P. Now it seems like everyone just wants a piece of this joker, this king to be. Sing to me. I used to be aware of what everyone thought, but somewhere somewhere in this life got a little lost, really odd, wanting to make music, but never had the time I bought, time I got to see my career properly taken off. It's taken off, just like a plane, paying off that I am insane.
Okay, I can't. You guys already know what happens in Sprite Space when I'm in a fucking mood. Oh my god, poor TJ was on the show. I ran one of his songs back like 4 times. He was like, Sprite, like, it's so good though.
Do you come from here?
Yeah, fuck that, it's Sprite Space. If you don't like it, fucking bye. Flip the channel later.
This is my story.
I do this for me, I don't do this for you.
Birth of me. This is my origin and
if it helps you, it's a byproduct. I'm a selfish motherfucker. If I like it, I like it. It's my business.
Just wants a piece of this joker, this king to be. Sing to me. Yo, I started out as someone who wanted to sing or just have a voice. Be the reason they smile when they think everyone's rally point. But see, this is the thing. I ain't have a choice. I just wanted to focus on the lyrics and forget about the focal points. But then I made a rap about some chick that pissed me off in class, and after that there was never any looking back. Now it seems to me that you should watch your ass. I'm about to mow all the snakes in the grass, turn that batch to some bangers and mash. I really wanna outlap rappers that think we don't match. I need to begin at the start of the track before I jump in and get that man's clap. Abstract pictures I paint in my hazmat of bulls and fruit and lab rats with wing-propelled backpacks. Now things are very strange. We're living in a scary place. Let that just sit and marinate. That's when I decide to come out and try to make myself a name. This is my origin and how I came to be. No longer bored of him when he is R.A.P. Now it seems like everyone just wants a piece of this joker, this king to be. Sing to me. I used to be aware of what everyone thought, but somewhere in this life got a little lost, really odd. Wanted to make music, but never had the time I bought, time I got to see my career properly taken off. It's taken off, just like a plane, paying off that I am insane. And the things I think always hit the page like bulls I try to aim and hit a target from a completely different state. State of mind, state of frame, hate to find, hate to say. Some are blind, some are fake. It's a matter of time before they all get the stake. All get the stake, they all get the stake. All get the steak. They all get the steak. I'm really in it for the long run. Like Drake, I'm on one. Tom Cruise, I'm Top Gun. I make a point and then I chalk one. These rappers that just come and talk dumb, I'm here to come and try to stop some. Drop some that think it's cool to pop one pill just cause they got one. Those people, I am not one. I only like the pop fun. Welcome to the album, this is only stop one. Deep space, you're talking with God's son. R.A.P.
Oh my gosh, R.A.P. I love you. I do, man. I fucking, what's up, Darrell? 3NT in the building. Oh my gosh, R.A.P. Woo wee. Okay, so that's off his last album. You guys are in Sprite Space. That's off the album Deep Space, believe it or not. You know, like, I love it. I love it. So tell me about that track. Just give me a little background on that one. Was that one of those, it sounds like one of those ones where you were like, this is easy, I'm just going to get the beat and vloop, and this is how it came out. Like, it doesn't sound like it was hard to write that one, because you sound like you're having way too much fun for it to not be.
Yeah, with that song, I actually started with the hook. And it's funny too, because like, so my second album, like my collaboration EP I did with Automatic, that one was more focusing on like just lyricism.
Mm-hmm.
And the one coming out is focusing more on just having fun making songs with like one of my best friends kind of thing.
Right.
But Deep Space, the whole journey through that entire album was essentially like me being very transparent with like who I am as a person as well as an artist, you know. And Birth of Me, as soon as I heard the beat, I started doing the hook, and I was just singing like a little hook to myself, and I knew right away that was like the first song that I wanted to put on the album. That was going to be like, if people want a brief explanation of who I am as a person,
and you wrote a song about some girl in class, and it's it. Like, I can see it like in 5th or 6th or 7th or 8th grade, whatever it happened. I could just see you being like, you know, little Rosie Blowsy, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I just it's so funny.
And I talk about this story a lot, but yeah, like I before I used to be really into writing lyrics and stuff like that, and I never really thought much about doing rap. And then when I went into high school, it was my ninth grade year, and this girl and her friend, they were making fun of me or something. I don't remember because it was so long ago, but
Right.
they were making fun of me. So I started writing a rap about them. And then at our lunch period, I jumped up on the bench and I rapped it out to like half the school. And yeah,
Went
everybody was having,
bananas.
dude, yeah, they went crazy. They went crazy. Actually, they liked it so much. I ended up doing three more raps after that. But like after I did that, I was like, I know this is something I want to do.
Yeah,
Like,
I love the wordplay. I love freestyling. Like if a beat is just playing at a house or in a house party or just sitting in a living room, smoking a blunt with a bunch of guys that are lyrics, just the beat and whatever verbiage comes. I love wordplay. And I think that's like I said, you and Dorky need to connect because you and Dorky on a track would be bananas. It'd be like, oh my God, it'd be like King Dork meet the Canadian dork. Like, not that you're a dork, but you got that funny flow. Like, oh, with the booty O's. Like, bro, you just have that fucked up funny flow, and I love it. And
that's
Dorky's, I mean, that's a compliment. Dorky's a fucking lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a compliment, definitely.
that honestly, like if I'm gonna be honest with you, like I know this sounds super corny and stuff like this, but I'm gonna say this no matter at what point in my music career I'm in. But
Mm,
I strongly, I've always had an issue where I'm like, some people get up in the morning and some people have like depression and they have a hard time like trying to get up and do
yeah,
something.
been there, yeah.
And one thing that helps me a lot is that I've always been a goofball. So when you listen to all of my music, like from track A all the way to the last one,
Mm-hmm.
um, everything I try to make will either touch on like making people feel like they're not alone and that they could connect with me or I could connect with them through my music,
Right.
or making people laugh by being goofy. And sometimes it's dark goofy and sometimes it's just like hilarious and stuff. But if I could make people laugh or
Depressed
smile,
gang. Yeah,
yeah,
Jesse, she knows. Depressed gang. The depressed
yeah,
music is like, yeah, because I never really struggled with mental illness. I mean, I had PTSD for the last 25 years, but I never had depression like I have the last 11 months. And
mhm.
I've reached out to you. You know, man, I'm in a spot I've never been in before. So that's good that you want to make people laugh at your bars.
Well,
Because if,
at the end of the day, that's all. The only reason why I want to make music is like, okay, whatever happens besides that, that's super awesome and stuff. But I want to help people build as a community in the hip hop community. Well, not even actually just specifically in the hip hop community, just music in general. I want to be
right,
able to, for everybody to all stand together and to move up levels together. Like,
right.
to the next year, we do that as a group, as an army, you
See, and
know?
that's like I've found since I started going to the review shows, about 22 months ago, almost 2 years ago now, um, constructive criticism underground hip hop scene is very interesting with social media the way it is because I have artists that have put out 7 albums and every album they sound the same, and I can't stick with a crew like that. If you want to sound the same for every album you put out and never grow, I can't fuck with you. It's just
Mhm.
that's just my opinion. I think you should be getting better and not stagnant, right? Even if it's switching the style, content, whatever it is, grow as a person and that'll show in your music, right?
Yeah.
So I feel I've kind of like hardened over the last 2 years because I've gotten some hard criticism on my bars. I've gotten people that said they really liked my music that I thought would hate it. And then I've had people that I thought would like my music tell me they didn't. So it's interesting how the criticism and music is subjective, right? It's all artwork. It's your freedom of expression. It can sound however you want, and nobody's opinion should matter. You should do it for, yourself. But I think it's interesting that you knew from the second you wrote your first rap that you wanted to rap. And I knew from when I heard Run DMC that I knew I wanted to be a rapper, even though I was a little white girl, I wanted to be a rapper. I knew I wanted to do it. And then once you start doing it, it's really kind of liberating, like when you write a song and put it out. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes you feel almost like it's done with whatever it is you're doing with. If you write about it, it's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like does that make sense? Is it kind of like that for you when you write?
Yeah,
Like
when I complete a project and stuff, it feels really gratifying,
mm-hmm.
and when it's done, the thing is too though is like when it's released, it's not just done there, and then you have all your stuff you have to do after your rollout and stuff, right? And then
Right.
afterwards, moving on to the next project. The thing too is that I actually talked to a lot of people about this. So the guy that mixed and mastered my first ever song, Razor Blades and Steak Knives, That
Maserati,
guy.
what's up? Oh, Maserati's here. Oh, go ahead. He's so hard on everybody, but go ahead. My favorite guy.
I was walking back home from work, and he was he's a bassist for a band, and he was playing a show, and I haven't seen him in like 2 or 3 years, so I was like, holy shit, like it's like I went to go say hi to him and stuff, and he was asking me about like how my music's going, and I was talking to him about it, and you know, going and doing all these things, it feels really gratifying when you complete a song, but from the consistency that I'm putting out music and stuff like that, I never realized how much I've done until I sit back and I actually talk to somebody about it, like in situations like.
But didn't you 6 months ago say you weren't going to have this album come out? Remember, you retracted the statement. But didn't you make a statement on Facebook? You said, "Hey, just so you guys know, I'm not putting out another album. I'm taking a year off or 6." Didn't you put something out like that? R.A.P.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. What happened? Tell me that. Why was it okay, guys? I'm done now. And now it's like, here we are. The album's coming out in a week. Why the switch? Because everybody's tried to walk away from music, but we don't. We say we're gonna, but we don't. Mozzie said he was gonna, and he didn't. You know, Casper said he was gonna, he didn't. Nobody's gonna do it. You just say you do it. But
I wasn't really planning to walk away from music. I just wanted like a little bit of a break so I could recompose myself, because I was getting extremely frustrated this year. So I'm a super collected and planned out individual. So when I do my stuff, it's all calculated and planned out.
What are you, a Cancer? You from Cancer or Gemini? What are you?
No, I'm a Capricorn.
Oh, you're a Capricorn, and you're planning out crazy. You got to be like that. That's weird.
Yeah.
Caps are usually pretty free spirited. Okay, go on.
Basically, I had this album planned out since like December of last year.
Last year, yeah.
And I already had all the beats for it, except for the last one and the Sudbury Slam Sessions one. And basically, I already reached out to everybody I wanted to reach out to, and everything was going smooth for the first 3 months. So the first song that I had was supposed to have another artist. So, oh my God. Okay, this is a big mess. Okay, so basically, the first song that I had, or that I have, Bonkers, was supposed to have a different artist from the UK there. This guy ended up ghosting me for like 4 months, and I was giving him like time in between. So basically, I would message him on the same date every month. So I'd give him a month, and then I'd message him on the same date.
I love the persistence. Yes, that is a Capricorn right there. Persistence, mofo.
Yeah, so I'd be like, "Hey man, so what the hell's going on?" And he'd be like, "Oh yeah, well, I don't know, blah blah blah." He's like, "I just have some stuff going on." I'm like, "Hey, I understand, no problem, blah blah blah." So then it's like June rolls around, and I'm like, "Hey, listen, man, like the song's done. I want to get this song finished on your side. Like, what the hell's going on?" And then he ghosts me for a little bit longer, and then ends up messaging me, and he tells me, he's like, "Hey, I'm just going through some stuff right now."
Right.
He's like, I lost my job. He's like, I don't feel like writing, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I was a little frustrated. I'm like, I understand that, but like, if this was a single like track, I wouldn't really give a shit. But it was for my album, so I just like, you know what, like, I understand, but next time, if you want to be more professional, I was like, don't tell me 6 months down the line that you're too depressed to do this song. Like, I'm really really sorry that you're going through stuff, and I feel for you right now.
Right.
But now I have to figure this out instead. And that just so happened to be when I started doing the Tune In Tuesday shows, and I was getting a lot of G Bones has released, or not released, but sent songs in every single week for Tune In Tuesday. So I keep listening to his songs and stuff, right?
Right.
And I'm like, you know what? Screw this other guy. I'm gonna go with G Bones. So that's what happened with the first song, and then we had another
G-Bones,
song.
I mean, let's give it up for Glenn. His. I just dropped my one hitter and broke it. Oh my God. Like his delivery from the UK, right? We're talking about Glenn G-Bones. His delivery is on point. He always right?
Yeah, he's very good. He's very good creatively too. He's he's a big brain. I love that guy. It's a big brain, that guy. But
his schemes are crazy.
What ended up happening was I was supposed to have another song titled Many Faces that was going to feature Dead Boy Crypt, that was on my Sudbury Slam Sessions on my first album. And so basically, essentially the same thing happened, where I just kept getting like pushed off. And then in June, once again, everything happened in June. And that's pretty much when I released that message saying I was kind of over it. But he ended up having a kid, which took up more of his time, which is understandable. But
course.
like,
I want to be on the next album that comes out November 16th of 2023.
sounds good.
I want to. Sprite gets a 16 or 32. I want to be on the next one. For sure.
But yeah, essentially this dude did the same thing, and then after when he had his kid, I kind of knew that I wasn't getting anything back from him. But he kept telling me that I was gonna get my verse, which I'm still waiting for now, because we were just gonna release it as a single instead.
Yeah.
So that song actually got pulled from the album completely and ended up becoming The Scary Door. So The Scary Door wasn't supposed to be on the album initially.
And that's the final song, right?
Yeah. And then the last mess in this whole jambalaya is Sudbury Slam Sessions. So I used to have an MP artist, Riche, was supposed to be the last verse on that song. And he waited literally forever until the last minute. And then when I asked him, I was like, hey man, like I need to release this album. I had already paid to get my physical copies made and all of the shit getting made and stuff.
Oh, okay, got it.
And then he told me he didn't want to be on that song anymore. And I was like, bro, like if that's the case, I got to pay for more albums to be made because all the copies were already made, you know?
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, so I had to pay for an extra set of copies to be made. I pulled him from that song on the album, got a different artist to go on. But ultimately it led to a huge argument between him and I. And
so Riche isn't with MP Productions?
No, we dropped him from the label.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. I mean, his music's probably still up on the page, but he's no longer making new stuff with you.
The only tracks that he has up on anything right now are the ones that have other artists. Like, say for example, if we did a feature together and I was a leading artist and I kept the song on because it's still technically my song, just with being featured on it or whatever.
Right.
But and I also had to keep him on the album coming up. But yeah, like for anybody listening, if you guys want to do work with Riche, I highly suggest not to, because he'll just steal your money and fuck you over. So
and not do it, yeah. So that's good to know. Yeah, it's good to put that out there. If someone, you know, if you have something with them, and I'd give him the chance to come on the show and, you know, give his side of it. But still, it's good to tell people that, because, you know. Or if you're working with producers that you pay them for beats and they don't send them to you. Like I have that guy in Portugal. I paid him $350 for an exclusive. He sent me an MP3 and I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? And then he just never responded to me ever again. I'm like, shit. So
the thing is too is that I actually grew up with that kid. I've known him for a very long time, and the fact that he did that still blows my mind. But you know, it's a problem that ended up fixing itself. The album's still coming out, and I don't have to deal with any divas on my label anymore. So
yeah, I'm a diva,
100%.
But, you know. All right, let's get into the album. So the first track is Bonkers. This is featuring G-Bones. This is unreleased, you guys. This is R.A.P, who is here with me, my guest, all the way from Canada. We are in Sprite Space. The new album is dropping, November 16th, you said?
Yeah.
Yes, and it is called?
RHYTHMIC.
RHYTHMIC featuring?
R.A.P, produced by Mr. Rhythmic.
Okay, got it. That's how the name came about. So this is the first track, guys, Bonkers, featuring G-Bones from the UK. I like G-Bones, so let's see if it plays. And I downloaded everything, so it should all work.
Boop, boop, boop.
God, this beat's amazing.
Bonkers. Finish him. You about to get hooked in the crack house. Once was overlooked, but they looking mad now. Beats, bang cooked. Now the competition is ready, tap out. Never back down, leave him shook with the stones from my glass house that I took before I came to lay the smack down to the rap sound. And these other rappers acting tough with a bad mouth, I don't think I could be duplicated or cloned. Some people just really hated that I'm so woe. Gonna get on with a team, never do it solo. Frodo, coming up short in they photos. You don't wanna compare to me, I'm literally tearing the seams. People don't care what your scarcity brings. Yeah, it's been done, and homie, I've seen stranger things. Fool, you need to act your own person. Let people know you're grown version. In love with the game, I never done flirting, but I'm learning and I'm nervous, and I never admit that unless I was distracted by a woman with a thick ass. Give me your phone and let the kid snap. No, literally give me your phone and let the kid snap clack. I can tell you don't know the half of it. We killing the game and not by accident, laughing, attacking, and girls with a round ass in the back, they packing and stacking it up because they ready to twerk. R.A.P, you know me on the verse, always ready to work with the girth. I've offended the earth, ask the doctor, slap my ass, I've killed it since birth. Worth for me to take the whole team out with one email, make them reroute down the trail. This don't bode right, this don't feel well. Some rappers ghost, you see the skin's pale. Homie, grab the mic before I derail. I'm the king, period, just like a female. Why so serious? Heath Ledger with a detail. With a detail. He's Ledger with a detail. Why so serious? He's Ledger with a detail, laughing, attacking it up. Girls with a round ass in the back, just stacking it, packing it up. Backing it up, backing it, backing it, backing it up. Ugh. R.A.P. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
This
Get him,
beat
Joe.
is
Get him.
naughty as
Get him,
fuck.
shit. Get him. Getting gruesome again like Lucifer's reign. Chewing on through with the human remains. Supercomputer that brews in the flames. Your future's in pain. There's rules to the game. I'm truly insane. Sick of my cannibal eating and sealing my lips. I'm an animal. Think I'll attack him. I spaz on an anthem. I gas him and bag him up. Zip it and fasten up. Bonkers. Yeah. Gunning and noggin and you ain't ever fucking stopping. I'm moshing and bossing and off in the heads and I'm squashing it. Shocking. I'm washing my hands and I'm rocking. Nuts when I'm making a topic. My brain is in space with the way that I rock it. I'll build a religion while making a profit. My bars are sharper than the blade in my pocket. This'll end with me killing again and again. Is she feeling this friend with a pen and a spilling intense? That I mention I'm drilling them hence all the metal I'm filling in them. So I'm mental like grilling a shred. I'm descending on villages. Then I am ending a pillaging. When I have emptied the clip and they're dead. And I'm sending the riches ahead to a friend get a kick in the head. They said I'm loco cause I got more glow than a photo. What a rojo. I don't know but it's something to do with the flow. So don't go better phone home. Cause I'm out of space on the beat better sound the bass. You can name that time and place. You're coming round to take my crown and case. Who's now the ace? Your bars are old emotions. My bars come old emotions. My bars are cold, get frozen. But I never stop until there's no explosions here.
Oh my god, that's the first one. That's did not expect that.
Started it off with a freaking
Didn't
banger.
expect that. Like when you rhyme fast to me, like on that track, I felt like you could, like you felt like I felt like you wanted to go faster. You felt like you could go faster, but you're limited maybe because just for the words were written or whatever. But you stepped on. That was okay. I wasn't ready for that at all. I was expecting. I don't know what the fuck I was expecting. Not that. That was good. I like that. That's like probably an 82 for me. I like that. It's fast. It was nice when you finally stopped rhyming in your verse and you let the beat breathe for a second. That was refreshing. But it felt like you wanted to go faster. Or you were forcing it to go faster. But overall I liked it. G Bones killed it. You fucking I have to go back and listen to it like 5 more times because there's so much that you said that I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I liked it. So who did that first? Did you go to G Bones with the beat and say I need you on this, or was that him coming to you?
No, that's the song that I was telling you that I had to take the other guy from the UK off and then just
he got, well, thank God that it got passed to him then, because that's what you would want. We would want it to get passed to him. Yeah. G Bones should have been on that track. Who cares about this other guy? He's nobody. We don't care for him at all. So yeah, I like that. That was quick. So what is Want to Know? What's the second one? Where are we going with this?
Oh man, so this song is actually highly ironic because the guy I was talking about before is on this song, Riche. Mm-hmm. And the song's called Want to Know, and it's actually a story about fake friends and shit like that.
Nice. Ty the Tyrant has friends like this off his new album. That's a song about that. That's perfect. Okay.
And he's on that song, and he ended up being a snake friend. So it's kind of ironic how all
so Riche is on this.
Yeah.
And the song is about fake friends.
Yeah. And
he has a verse on it, and you let it be on the album when you guys had a falling out. That is so ironic and beautiful. I can't wait to hear this. Let's see. That's funny. That's really fucking funny. It's the beauty of karma, man.
Do you really want to know? I highly doubt you do. These smiles come and go, but that's how the faith may do. My hand I'll never fold, now it's my turn to tell the truth. All your true colors shown, who knew we'd both be so blue, mind in the news. In this life I'm trying to make moves, thoughts are a minefield so I might just lose. But I always come back like K2s, running like Riche and Jesus. Zeus, you ask how I'm doing, but I know you don't really care. All the snake friends I'm losing, then the real ones are leaning there. Can we be prepared to be standing by each other when we're feeling scared? I know I've got my brothers, no need to be embarrassed. I hold them down from the frozen tundras all the way up to Paris. They could talk shit if they wanna. Haters, all I'm seeing is Paris.
You say I'm legit, but when you're around your boys, you say I'm shit. Don't be that motherfucker. You said y'all ain't cool, but 7 days later, you part of they clique. Don't be that motherfucker. You smiling my face, but when I ain't there, you a whole different person. Only hitting me up when you need me to do something for you, you worse. Don't be that motherfucker. And that's no joke, all they wanna do is pop smoke. We just want the bread, don't really want toast. Acting like they about to do the most. Came from the bottom, trying to act like a goat. That's to the majority, you motherfuckers blowing me. These lines too fire like we got them off the boat. When they got a problem and the ball is in their court. If they getting hot, we just hanging from the rope. Shit's about to go and get real. Yeah, we about to get it cause you ain't a big deal. Got a full plate, that's a fucking big meal. About to cinch the crown cause the throne is a steal. All these snakes in the grass got a place in the past. No fakes, no stakes, wear the face like a mask. Why they always up in my face with the crap? Only get the cheese when it's crap. We beat beats in the trap. Me and R.A.P on key, that's a fact. No worry about the fakes on the track. We just trying to find a fucking place on the map. But if you wanna know, we can go and take it real slow. Gripping on the bottle, I swallow in my woes. And all these fucking snakes gonna keep us on our toes. But we ain't worried about it, we just worry about our Say own. I'm legit, but when you're around your boys, you say I'm shit. Don't be that motherfucker. You said y'all ain't cool, but 7 days later, you part of they clique. Don't be that motherfucker. You smile in my face, but when I ain't there, you a whole different person. Don't be that motherfucker. Only hitting me up when you need me to do something for you, you worse. Don't be that motherfucker.
Keep walking, I know that you're acting. Keep pushing, you'll see a reaction. We're gaining traction, rap Kevin Jackson. Me and Reach in the action. Living in this world and it's full of these lies. Hey, I see the face, but I knew you'd deny. I wasn't even mad, just wanted to know why. Out dodging bullets, just trying to survive. You can talk shit about me or my ride, but you still wish you were living my life. Making money fucking 9 to 5. I'm trying to make my mark before I touch the sky. Touch the sky, touch the sky. Trying to make my mark before I touch the sky. Touch the sky, touch the sky. I'm trying to make my mark before I touch
You
the
say
sky.
I'm legit, but when you're around your boys, you say I'm shit. Don't be that motherfucker. You said y'all ain't cool, but 7 days later, you part of they clique. Don't be that motherfucker. You smile in my face, but when I ain't there, you a whole different person. Don't be that motherfucker. Only hitting me up when you need me to do something for you, you worse. Don't be that motherfucker. You say I'm legit, but when
This
you're
is
around your
good.
boys, you say I'm
Content
shit.
matters.
Don't be that motherfucker. You said y'all ain't cool, but 7 days later, you part of they clique. Don't be that motherfucker. You smile in my face, but when I ain't there, you a whole different person. Don't be that motherfucker. Only hitting me up when you need me to do something for you, you worse. Don't be that motherfucker.
And I'm glad you got Kevin Jackson on that because he does really well on the hooks that I've heard him on, like with Obi-Wan and Josh Pompafillion. You know, anybody that he works with, he does well. So that was refreshing. That was good. G Bones in the building. What's up, bro? You just heard the end of it. King Canada, what's up? Big KC's in the house. BTB Records founder. What's up, bro? Oh my God. I know, like, G Bones, you should have like seen the reaction from your song because you two, I was not expecting it. R.A.P came out the gate like bull's horns, motherfucker. It was so crazy. I didn't know what to say. It's one of the rare moments that I just kind of went first. I just needed a moment to go, I didn't expect that. Yeah, this one's good. I like this one. It's funny Reese is on it now that I know you guys aren't fucking with each other no more. The fact that he's on a song about shitty people and then he was shitty to you was like, bro. You foretold it in your bars, you dumbass. You know,
That's why I left the song there. That's why I left the song
you
there.
had
Man.
to. You have to. You have to at that point.
It was too beautiful. It was too beautiful not to. To be honest, it was like I had to.
Yeah. You had to. And I think the big thing about like seeing like even with so King Canada's here, let's talk about it. I was on BTB Records and I'm not no more because what happened with me, the car accident, things that happened in my life, it wasn't a good choice. Me and Kofa had a little pissing match, fell out, and now me and Kofa are cool. What does that show you? We're real artists and real people and we can work through our shit and still, you know what I'm saying? Now me and Jay's Fire, we had a falling out. That shit can't be fixed because that was just he's shit. If you can't grow up and, you know, say when you're wrong and apologize, you shitty. You know what I'm saying? So it would be funny that, you know, that song with Reese just happened to be the one that you guys put out. Oh, my God. I like the album so far. I'm happy with it. I love it. I love the community. Like, honestly, like, Brad, I was so nervous when I had to cancel with everybody for the month of October that I wasn't going to do any interviews with. I thought all you guys were gonna be like, fuck you, Spryte, I'm never gonna come on your show. I thought I lost everyone, and everybody rescheduled except one person, so I'm happy. I'm really happy about it.
Moves around, man. I'm just your average Canadian stoner, man. I'm just chilling.
I know, right? Like, but just put out good music and just, you know, be a part of the community and the hip hop culture, you know, like taking the constructive criticism from the different engineers and producers in the community, the different shows that we can go to, Dork Squad. Blind Fury reviews music now on Tuesdays and Mondays. Slapping or Lacking, which is very harsh criticism. Unless you are fire, don't go there because you're gonna get told what's up if you ain't what's up, you ain't what's up. So it's, and then there's my show where you come through and I'm just really nice, or I smile if I don't like something. It's funny. Claim Your Prize. Is that the next one? Yep. Who's on this one with you? Claim Your Prize. Is this you?
This is just me by myself.
Track 3. Just me by myself. Let's see this one. I like that you're keeping the time between 2 and 3 minutes on each song too. 2, 3.5. That's good. Yeah, never hatred. It's all love, Casey. It's all love.
Oh shit, we coming in like this, at death's door, with a goodbye kiss. Who that? Don't matter who that is. Screw that shit, grew up quick as a boom bap kid, and now I'm feeling like I'm on the right route, hitting the switch like Mike Tyson. Lights out, kill it in the conference, I don't even need to fight rounds. Bite down if you want that beef, right now, while you get it served to you real quick. Transparent when you hear me, they can't keep up with the realness. Feel this, kill this, heal this, build this mic. For rappers ain't trying to live that life. Ain't you ready to live that life? Damn right, you don't wanna get that high. My God, let me just touch the sky and claim my prize. Too hype, I only care about mine. Ain't you ready?
All right. It's Sprite Space. I get to run it back when I like something. So I get to run it back because I like that change up there for a minute. I got kind of weirded out, and then it got into it, and I was like, okay, I like that pocket. Because I didn't like your delivery at first, and then you changed it. I was like, okay, hold up, wait.
Oh shit, we coming in like this, at death's door, with a goodbye kiss. Who that? Don't matter who that is. Screw that shit, grew up quick as a boom bap kid, and now I'm feeling like I'm on the right route, hitting the switch like Mike Tyson. Lights out, kill it in the conference, I don't even need to fight rounds. Bite down if you want that beef, right now, while you get it served to you real quick. Transparent when you hear me, they can't keep up with the realness. Feel this, kill this, heal this, build this mic. For rappers ain't trying to live that life. Ain't you ready to live that life? Damn right, you don't wanna get that high. My God, let me just touch the sky and claim my prize. Too hype, I only care about mine. Ain't you ready to live that life? Damn right, you don't wanna get that high. My God, let me just touch the sky and claim my prize. Too hype, I only care about mine. Now you hear them sirens like the purge. I understand the assignment, I'm just here killing words. Ask yourself if it could get any worse. MPP murdering beats and we're all taking turns. Learn to stay out of a line of sight, hide to find a knife. Know your life and happiness covered in cyanide. My guy trying to ride a high, but catch me on your right.
What's up, Gavin? I see you.
Flying high. Hit them highs, but you must hit them lows. And when it hits, it always hits home. Recover a bit and say shit that's close. Battle back, yo, slit their throats. Miss that ghost, miss those notes. Poltergeist on them, I've claimed their souls. It really wasn't the goal, but I wanna stick my dick in the game before I get too old. Ain't you ready to live that life? Damn right, you don't wanna get that high. My God, let me just touch the sky and claim my prize. Too hype, I only care about mine. Ain't you ready to live that life? Damn right, you don't wanna get that high. My God, let me just touch the sky and claim my prize. Too hype, I only care about mine. Ain't you ready to live that life? Damn right, you don't wanna get that high. My God, let me just touch the sky and claim my prize. Too hype, I only care about mine. Ain't you ready to live that life? Damn right, you don't wanna get that high. My God, let me just touch the sky and claim my prize. Too hype, I only care about mine. Now I welcome you to the final act. Shout out to Mad Child, swinging that battle axe. I want the game to give me my money like my name was Final Tap. For the trials past, forgetting the aftermath of getting dealt a mild hand. While I'm still going ham, controlling the chosen by measurements in milligrams. And fans, we will all grow together till MPP's a proper brand.
That was an
R.A.P.
interesting ending. I did not expect it to cut like that. I like the beat right now. That's good. G Bones, thank you for stopping through. Gavin Noble, thank you as well. I liked that a fucking lot. I was gonna run it back a third time too. Okay. My one gripe with this in the middle when you do the hook, like that double time, I take that the second time out and go into that end little 8-bar and then the drift out. But that's my only gripe with it. This is like an 88 for me. This is almost hitting a 90. This is a high score for me. I like this one a lot. This is a vibe. This one's fun. How did this one come out? Like, how long have you been sitting on this? Like, when did you record this? Because I hear, like, this is the thing. Like, when I heard Coulter's album and, Heart Shaped Balloons with Ty the Tyrant, obviously, I got to hear his, like, a month before the drop. But and Lex Lethal, I get to hear all his stuff, and Gavin, because I manage those artists. But like with you guys, you have all these albums come out, and then I hear them like, how come I did not get a sneak peek of any of this shit? How dare you keep this from? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel. How long have you been sitting on this one? Because I like this one.
I actually just recorded that one in August. I recorded it first in June. Went through all that shit, and I didn't like how it came out at all. So I went back a second time to the studio and re-recorded the whole thing over, and I'm really happy I did, because I wasn't happy at all with how it turned out the first time. But no, I'm pretty happy with it now.
Right. What's up, Johnny Chim? I see you on the Facebook side. We're over on the YouTube side. I didn't see the Facebook message that you were there. No, this one I like a lot. This is gonna be on my. This is gonna be like my Spotify go-to. This is gonna be This is. That was Claim Your Prize, right? Yeah, I like that one a lot. Dreams. This sounds like it's going to be a switch from that one. Like a big switch.
Yeah, a little bit different.
Anybody on it? Anybody on it with you, or is it just you?
No, that's featuring my girlfriend, Lauren Kennedy, and my little brother, Buddha.
Oh, you got Lauren on another one. Cool. Did I hear this one yet? No.
This is the first song that my brother and my girlfriend have been on together.
Oh, see, so I have to hear this, but I need to grab a water. Give me a second. I want to see. Okay, all right, we're going to take a quick break from the album so I can run grab water. JP sent in a song. We're going to listen to that. You don't mind playing one song as a break while I grab water so I don't miss your song, right?
Yeah.
And JP, I always start over, so I'll probably come back and start her over, but I'm going to listen to it anyway. So this is Jesse Patton. Jesse Patton's in the building. We are in the middle of CHARIS Rhythmic. This is the unreleased album of R.A.P. from MP Productions. I'm Sprite. That's R.A.P. over there. Canada to the United States today. We got an international show today with my guest, and we are going to listen to JP, Jesse Patton, what she sent in. Down on ya. You know this girl's all fire. Let's go. I'm going to grab some water. I'll be right back.
When the lights go off and you're all alone, can I come through? I won't keep you waiting up, give you all of my love and more, baby. Just sit back and relax, let me do what I do, put it down on you, baby. Down, 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 down on you, baby. Oh yeah. When the lights go off and you're all alone, can I come through? When nobody's around and you wanna get down, just call my phone. I'm on my way. You say you don't want nothing serious.
Okay, hold on. Stop. It's JP, so I know it's rewindable. R.A.P., do you agree? I don't know. I haven't heard any. I had to go get water. But she said it's unreleased, and this is the first time we're hearing it. So this is an exclusive, too. Do you mind if I run it back? Because I have to hear it. I only heard like 10 seconds when I put my headphones on and went, oh. She records on her iPhone. So she is like, and mixes and masters on her iPhone. I don't know. She gets such a good sound, and she's just amazing. JP, thank you for coming through with this.
When the lights go off and you're all alone, can I come through? I won't keep you waiting up, give you all of my love and more, baby. Just sit back and relax, let me do what I do, put it down on you, baby. Down, 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 down.
Jesse, this is beautiful.
Oh yeah. When the lights go off and you're all alone, can I come through? When nobody's around and you wanna get down, just call my phone. I'm
just don't say words and you just ride the beat with your vocals. The dun, 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 that jazzy. Oh, I love that.
When the lights go off and you're all alone, can
I love that, JP.
when nobody's around and you wanna get down, just call my phone. I'm on my way.
Unbelievable. As always, is that a beat from Johnny? Is that a Johnny Chin beat, or who is that? Because that was beautiful. R.A.P. Is that the first time you've heard Jesse Patton, my girl, JP?
Yeah, man, I'm blown away. I can't believe that she does that on her iPhone. She has such a beautiful voice.
Yes, and she raps hard too. Her bars and her delivery on like she doesn't just do that. She does like a hardcore, like, oh my gosh, I'm in your face. Let me get oh, she's so badass, like, bro.
This is good right now for that song. I feel like good inside.
Yeah. She so if like, okay, so this is the slap scale, right? With Sprite Space, Gavin Noble's live, and then slap radio if it's slapping or lacking, right? So if it's a 60 or below, it means it's garbage. Just do not with it. 60 to 70, it's like, okay, they could be back to the drawing board, work on it. 70, it's a slap. It's not going to be like on daily playlist, but it's a slap. 77, woo, that's like, okay, it's a slap. It's good. We're good. 80 is awesome. You get an interview with Sprite. 85 or higher is like, holy shit balls, and anything above a 95 is like, wow, like perfection. Very rare you get into the 90s on the slap scale. Me, for a JP on that one, I'm at like an 84 with it. I love it. I love it. What would you give it for 1 to 100?
Honestly, I'd probably give it almost around the 90s because it did her, like I said, her vocals.
I've heard so
especially
many Jesse Patton songs that have favorites though, so I vote her against herself. You know, yeah.
It's mixed on
But that's
an
beautiful,
iPhone,
yeah.
recorded on an iPhone.
Mhm.
Like it's actually crazy, like
Oh,
how
J
clean the
Grooves.
vocals came through,
Mm-hmm.
and the way that the song made me feel listening to it
Right.
makes me want to rate it a 90. It's about
Yeah.
the connection that I made with that song.
Good. I'm glad. I love introducing Jesse Patton to new people. So that was perfect. Thanks for sending that in, JP. Very, very appreciative that you let me hear it. So I'm excited for this. This is Dreams. This is track 4. We are listening to the unreleased album by R.A.P. from MP Productions out of Canada, here in the show with me today in Sprite Space. You're in the right place. It's Sprite Space. That's Jesse Patton saying, Jesse, you should do me a drop. Like, you should do a little 30-second radio drop for Sprite Space. Because then I can use it at the beginning of the show. Little commercial.
Dreaming, I have been dreaming, I have big dreams, I have big dreams, always dreaming, I have been dreaming, I have big dreams, I have big dreams,
Always dreaming, always fiending, always seeing my spot on the top, even if they believe it or not. But I'm not ready to give up on my shot. Shocked that I'm chasing my dreams non-stop, running like a treadmill, working on weight loss, chasing my dreams until they pay off, thinking about the journey, forgetting about the days gone. Yeah, I'm daydreaming that I've been seeing my name high up in the clouds, a higher power here with me now. 705 and to all my boys, I'd like to shout. One day soon on my back, I'll try to come and carry y'all out. AZ.
dreaming, I have been dreaming.
See, your girlfriend has a nice little, like, she's not a trained singer, right? Like, you got her on that one track and then she just, like, said, yeah, or is she a trained singer?
Well, she took vocal lessons like earlier in her life.
But, like, did she sing, like, in choir and stuff growing up, like, in school? Or was she not, like, you know, singing at choir and church and all that stuff?
No, she was playing violin and stuff like that.
Oh, geez, she's a violin player. Yeah, she has such a nice, she has such a nice flow to her voice.
Been dreaming, I have big dreams, I have big dreams, always dreaming.
Beat's very nice too.
I've been dreaming, I have big dreams, I have big dreams,
daydreaming, always seeing my spot on the top, even if they believe it or not. But I'm not ready to give up on my shot. Shocked that I'm chasing my dreams non-stop, running like a treadmill, working on weight loss, chasing my dreams until they pay off, thinking about the journey, forgetting about the days gone. Yeah, I'm daydreaming, that I've been seeing my name high up in the clouds, a higher power here with me now. 705 and to all my boys, I'd like to shout. One day soon on my back, I'll try to come and carry y'all out. AZ.
Dreaming, I've been dreaming, I have big dreams, I have big dreams, always dreaming. I have been dreaming, I have big dreams, I have big dreams, always.
Everybody got the dreams, but I think mine might just be a little different. But hopefully you can understand if I just try to explain my position. I ain't trying to blow up or show up or throw up my money in the club, that ain't my ambition. I'm trying to take that money, not act like a dummy, bring it home, trying to make a difference. Yeah, for the friends, the fams, the ones that I've crossed. Yeah, for all the homies I've met and for the ones that I've done lost. Yeah, I'll keep you deep in my heart and deep all up in my thoughts. Yeah, when those thoughts come up, you know I'll stop, handle pause because
Dreaming, I have been dreaming, I have big dreams,
Yeah, I like this.
I have big dreams, always dreaming. I have been dreaming, I have big dreams, I have big dreams, always dreaming. I have been dreaming, and I have big dreams, I have big dreams, always dreaming. I have been dreaming, I have big dreams, I have big dreams, always.
Yeah, this one is good. That's a nice switch up to the first few songs on the album, how fast they were and stuff. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's a nice bridge beat, very like song, like very very much. I like that a lot.
Thanks, man. I'm good at accidentally structuring my albums very well, apparently.
Well, are you like I mean, every artist I know when they're putting together the track listing for their album is so OCD. We'll listen to it 1,000 times, like to make sure it's in the perfect order. Like, do you do that, or do you just kind of like put them in and go, okay, this is it?
No, before I even write them, I already know which order I want every single song to be in, to be honest.
Wow. Okay, cool. Didn't know that.
Yeah,
Most
from-
people's like, I get them recorded. I got 20 songs. I picked 12, and this is the way this is the way it is, or whatever.
No, like even like the album that I did with Automatic and this album coming out, they don't really have a complete story to tell from cover to back, but I tried to make sure as much as possible that, like for example, the Ruthless Rhythm EP is sandwiched between two very aggressive songs, so that it starts out aggressive and ends aggressive, and it's sandwiched
Okay.
perfectly for that entire album. You know what I mean? So,
Right. Yeah,
So-
that's a good way. So you look at it as a whole project as like one big thing, not just separate pieces, put them together to make one.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a perfect example too is when I actually did a review about the BTB Cipher 3, Volume 3, where I was talking to King Canada, to Casey, about structuring a cipher from people's grittiness in their delivery.
Right.
So when people that deliver a little bit softer, you want them to start off the song.
And then the end with you end with Lex Lethal. That's how I go, like Lex Lethal. Like I'm sorry, but if you put Lex at the end of anything, it's like, whew, what just
You want to be
happened?
able to rip it, because in a cipher you want to be able to gradually catch somebody's attention,
Right.
not grab it away and then have it drop and then come back and drop, because
Right.
it's not fair to the artist in between. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then if somebody comes in really really hard and then somebody comes in a little less harder, it has nothing to do with their style specifically. It's just because those two styles
Did
one
you
after
hear
the other.
Did you hear the slap cipher?
I believe so.
It's 11 minutes. I sent it to Fury and T Keefe, and I was like, how much? Because it's $20 to have Fury and Troy do a song review, right? So I'm like, how much would it be? Like $50 or whatever? And they're like, just send it, Sprite. I was like, thank you, and it was cool. Like it got like 5s and 6s because it was so long, but there were so many heavy hitters on it. It was pretty. I mean, it was pretty fucking sick. I mean, it's pretty sick, yeah. So dreams, and then we're into searching. I just want this one to play without any preempting because I want to see how you switch it from that last one. Interesting. Is there a feature on this?
Is there what? Sorry.
Is there a feature on this?
No, the next 2 songs have no features. They're just me.
Okay, so we came off the feature and on these. Okay. This is Searching.
I've been searching.
Off R.A.P's album, track 5.
Or has the game been searching for me? I don't know. Searching every day, cursing every night, living life the same. Never really felt right, trying to make a way before I shine too bright. Yeah, I keep on searching, searching every day, cursing every night, living life the same. Never really felt right, trying to make a way before I shine too bright. Yeah, I keep on searching. I've been finding my way with no means to escape from the life they portray. A career, a house, and a family, that all sounds great. But chasing those things foolishly will lead you to an early grave. I'm here to shine brighter than the ones before me. A divine writer, just listen to this chapter of my story. Press play, there's no pause or rewind in my recording. Spit that hot yoga flame with fuego. Now my mic is scorching. Oh yeah! No need for search, I'ma do this until the afterlife. Flows undeserving on another level like the satellites. With death I'm flirting, but only with malice. Like I'm trying to catch a bag and get closer to that palace life. Ready to counter-strike. Now you're about to flatline, always at my best. I'm never past prime. Ask my crew and they'll tell you one last time. The fast life is more than you can chew. It can't be snack size. I'm searching for life that will fulfill my needs. Pussy competition removed via hysterectomy. I'm the next to test you see. Searching for something to kill. I'm done with the pleasantries. Body these rappers, I'm ready for felonies. Yo, are you starting to comprehend? The pad is my shield while the sword portrays my pen. Going against the god, I guess it's time to repent. Because when I'm on attack, there's no way you can defend. Searching every day, cursing every night, living life the same. Never really felt right, trying to make a way before I shine too bright. Yeah, I keep on searching, searching every day, cursing every night, living life the same. Never really felt right, trying to make a way before I shine too bright. Yeah, I keep on searching, searching every day, cursing every night, living life the same. Never really felt right, trying to make a way before I shine too bright. Yeah, I keep on searching.
I like the mix on this.
Searching every day, cursing every night, living life the same. Never really felt right, trying to make a way before I shine too bright. Yeah, I keep on searching.
Like the way he's panning between the headphones on this.
Searching.
That's dope.
This isn't daydreams. Sick with the dog, what I spit is rabies. Guarantee I'm the greatest. There ain't no maybes. Hell, you don't believe me? I'll see you in Hades, along with the devil. Yeah, Satan himself, staining the metal in the fountain of wealth with blood of the special. Now we're overwhelmed when the blood is settled. Claim your abundance of health.
Okay. So that one, definitely good switch up on that one. I loved it. Very nice.
You know, I actually forgot that we did that with the headphones until you mentioned
I was like,
it.
like, yep, I like that mix on there. That was cool. It's good. It adds to it, and a lot. I mean, good engineers will do that with albums. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it just I don't know. It sounded good. I liked it. Definitely. Nice.
I love my engineer, and I brag about him all the time.
So who is your engineer? Like, tell us who's doing your mixing on this.
So my engineer that has been doing my mixing basically since I released Survival Tactics until this album. So every single song except for 2 of my songs, he's done mixing for every single one of my songs. His actual name is Wakas Hashmi. He goes by the name Young Wolf Hatchlings. And he is also one of the producers. He has a producer credit for the song Uma Thurman by Fall Out Boy.
Really?
Yeah, him and the
worked on
partner that did the Young Wolf Hatchlings together, because they're 2 producers together. They're the ones that created that beat originally for that song. and it was actually supposed to go to David Guetta first, and then they ended up grabbing it. Fall Out Boy ended up grabbing it afterwards. But that's just a cool story I love to tell. And like the studio that I go to is called Dreamhouse Studios, which is actually the studio that The Weeknd released his debut trilogy album out, like where he recorded it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's super dope. As a Canadian artist, to be able to say that I am working in the same studio that The Weeknd released his debut.
So he lives near you then, right?
Who my
Yeah, your engineer. Does he live near
no,
you?
the studio is near me, but he lives outside of the city.
Oh, okay, got it. But you can still like drive there to see him if he's need to or whatever.
No, he drives to me. I just walk down the street.
Oh, you got it.
The studio is 10 minutes away from my house.
That's cool. I wish I could do that. Now because of the car wreck, I'm like staying with Hector, but I'll be moving soon, so I'll just be traveling and promoting. Lyrical Vengeance is the next one. This one I'm curious because the title obviously, and it's short. It's a minute, it's a half, it's a snack, so it's gonna be full of words.
Turn like G's, rolling like trees, holding like G's. Tap your feet to the beats we breed. Never gonna leave. Trapped in the scene, I scream, I breathe, and artist stuck in his dreams. Don't do it like me. Do it like me. Fight it like me. Fight it like me. Free. Oh shit, watch out for the fire I breathe. You're blowing hot steam. Me, I knock it out of the park so clean. Flee or become another casualty. Not me. Yeah, I guess it has to be you. Shooters gotta shoot. Now it's my turn and you're all out of moves. Don't expect to take two. Say geez, Voorhees. Lyrical vengeance is just one of my needs. Go so hard, I'll implode your screen. Throw up your heart and shit out your spleens. Please, I didn't mean to paint a picture so obscene. Like finding your best friend on the couch. OD'd. Foul play suspecting the cops got no lead. Talk about drugs so they suspect me. Bruh. Yeah.
That's crazy. I was seeing if you were in the pocket, like hearing the syllables, and I gotta go through it again because it's like you're right on the edge of the fucking. Oh my gosh, it's interesting.
Turn like G's, rolling like trees, holding like G's. Tap your feet to the beats we breed. Never gonna leave. Trapped in the scene, I scream, I breathe, and artist stuck in his dreams. Don't do it like me. Do it like me. Fight it like me. Fight it like me. Free. Oh shit, watch out for the fire I breathe. You're blowing hot steam. Me, I knock it out of the park so clean. Flee or become another casualty. Not me. Yeah, I guess it has to be you. Shooters gotta shoot. Now it's my turn and you're all out of moves. Don't expect to take two. Say geez, Voorhees. Lyrical vengeance is just one of my needs. Go so hard, I'll implode your screen. Throw up your heart and shit out your spleens. Please, I didn't mean to paint a picture so obscene. Like finding your best friend on the couch. OD'd. Foul play suspecting the cops got no lead. Talk about drugs so they suspect me. Bruh. Tell me that I got no chill, no skill. Then let the blood be spilled. For real, won't stop until every inch of the game gets killed. I feel y'all fates have been filled. Put the lotion in the basket, I'm Buffalo Bill. Now imagine a murder scene with people that never heard of me. From there won't further be attacking others like circus freaks. And certainly as I could jump vertically, know the urgency, let the burden keep me on a dirty beat until I'm 5 by 5 times 33. Do the fucking math, it'll always be a rap. Blitz a fucking sack, off every single snap. Push to the max, then a little past that, y'all can kiss my ass.
Alright, one more time, guys. It's Sprytes. This is R.A.P. Lyrical Vengeance, track 6. Unreleased. I promise I won't run it back another time. But just have to go
Turn
more.
like G's, rolling like trees, holding like
Pay
G's.
attention,
Tap your
people,
feet
pay
to the beats we
attention.
breed. Never gonna leave. Trapped in the scene, I scream, I breathe, and artist stuck in his dreams. Don't do it like me. Do it like me. Fight it like me. Fight it like
Really
me.
good.
Free.
R.A.P.,
Oh
bro.
shit, watch out for the
This is
fire I
good.
breathe. You're blowing hot steam. Me, I knock it out of the park so clean. Flee or become another casualty. Not me. Yeah, I guess it has to be you. Shooters gotta shoot. Now it's my turn and you're all out of moves. Don't expect to take two. Say geez, Voorhees. Lyrical vengeance is just one of my needs. Go so hard, I'll implode your screen. Throw up your heart and shit out your spleens. Please, I didn't mean to paint a picture so obscene. Like finding your best friend on the couch. OD'd. Foul play suspecting the cops got no lead. Talk about drugs so they suspect me. Bruh. Tell me that I got no chill, no skill. Then let the blood be spilled. For real, won't stop until every inch of the game gets killed. I feel y'all fates have been filled. Put the lotion in the basket, I'm Buffalo Bill. Now imagine a murder scene with people that never heard of me. From there won't further be attacking others like circus freaks. And certainly as I could jump vertically, know the urgency, let the burden keep me on a dirty beat until I'm 5 by 5 times 33. Do the fucking math.
And 6 feet
It'll
deep
always be a
rhymes
rap.
with 5 by 5 by
It's a fucking
33.
set.
You know what I'm
Off
saying?
every single snap. Push to the max, then a little past that, Y'all can kiss my ass while yours gets overlapped like this, like this. Your man keep running like this, like this, like this. No politics, man, just spits like this, like this. Your man keeps stunning like this, like this, like this. Don't forget R.A.P's up in this bitch.
Fucking flawless, bro. I love it. I think that's gonna be the diamond in the bag, bro. Like, I mean, we still got 2 more in Sudbury Slam Sessions too. Obviously, I hope they bring it hard on that one because I'm mad I'm not on it, but I respect it. But yeah, that was dope. Lyrical Vengeance was dope. I like that. One take, or did you do it multiples? Because I was listening for punch-ins and I was listening for trills where you went the whole, 2, 3 bars without, punching. Did you punch it or did you do it one take?
So I did most of the rap one take, believe it or not. The part that I couldn't do was
no, I believe it. That's why I'm asking, because that's like, that's what.
What I'm saying is, believe it or not, where I had to re-punch in was the like this part at the end, because by the end of the whole rap, I didn't have enough breath just to write it out like this. So
that's funny.
The simplest part is what I actually had to punch back in to do, which is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, that is funny because it's like you think you'd be like getting a break while you were, you had a break while you were sitting there, and so, Gen X, Buddha, Johnny Business is on this. Who else is on this with you? Nameless. Who's on this with you?
So it would be Gen X, Buddha, Nameless 705, and Johnny Business. And the reason why it's called the Sudbury Slam Sessions is because we're all from Sudbury. We're all from the same town. So basically, every time I try to put out an album, I'm going to try to put
You're going to try to put locals on. Okay, I get that. Yeah, that makes sense. But I'm still mad I'm not on it. I'm joking.
Try to showcase. So this as well is the first song, or sorry, the first beats, because there's 2 beats in this cipher. The first beat is mixed and mastered by Blue Light Fever, and the second one is made by Mr. Rhythmic.
Gotcha. I'm excited for this because I almost want to play the first one and then play this one, but are the same artists on the first one? No.
You could do whatever you like, man. I'm just here chilling.
But they're not all on the first one, are they? No, I've waited too much to hear this. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I had to wait before.
Welcome to what can only be described as Sudbury Slam Sessions Volume 2. We have plenty of artists here tonight. And our first MC on the mic is none other than Gen X himself. Let's listen, shall we?
I'm like a lion in its cage, but I gotta stay tame. Full of rage, grew up listening to Bone Thugs and Big Daddy Kane. This is volume 2, and I get to spit with some of the city's greats. I was on it when they hit me up, I said okay. I'm so humbled to be part of this session, but let me mention, still going on intention, can't be stopped like an infection. No disrespect to keep it sanctioned like a plague of chronic indigestion. Now here's a proper introduction. Started this hip-hop thing when I was only 13 years old. Now I'm 31, sitting on a notebook full of gold. And I know daily that I get trolled, and they expect me flopping full, but I ain't stopping, yeah, man, that's a heavy no. I wanna thank all the MPP for having me be a part of this team. Hopefully I make the cut for volume 3, handing out treats like it's Halloween. Got some heavy hitters coming up, yeah, so take a seat.
Impressive.
This beat's sick, bro.
Now for our second MC. Who could it be? Well, that would be the man named Buddha.
Yeah, it's Buddha. Let me kill it with delivery. I'm always hitting heavy with the metaphors and similes. If you don't believe me, better brush up on your history, cause I'm the one that has the game all up in captivity. And now you be listening to the city's fucking finest. Everything we touch turn to gold like we Midas. No time
Buddha's
for the
voice,
hate,
man. I love this fucking voice.
Kings of our city best refer to us as highness. Buddha rep is every best believe we slam the session. With the lineup that we got, I don't think you have to question. Always know the name when any of us step in. They ask who the best and you know who to mention. Ain't nobody hating on your boy cause he the truest. People say they love the sound and they love the music, so take a step back and prepare for the movement. I do this shit for fun, that's right, it's my amusement.
Splendid! Splendid! The MC who comes third is a master of the spoken word. who goes by the name Nameless 705.
I wish I had a plan, I wish I was a better me. Looking in the mirror, all I see is an enemy. Voices in my head playing over like a melody. Try to block them out, but I have a little tendency to fall apart mentally and generally show a lack of empathy. Fuck a life up, yeah, I memorized the recipe. Unfortunate, I never learned the remedy, and now it's weighing down on me heavily. Regrettably, I've had to pay a penalty. I suffer and it's endlessly. I smoke and I drink till I found a little ecstasy. You couldn't understand all of this complexity. Probably won't stop till I'm sitting in the heavenly. Devil's in my head, he ain't giving up his tendency. Eventually I give in to intensity and sip the fifth of Hennessy. Demons always tempted me, though I'll never let it get the best of me. I stay strong till I fucking rest in peace.
Exquisite, truly amazing. What a complimentary batch of artists we have here for our first portion of our show. I'd like to personally thank Blue Light Fever for orchestrating the first part of our cipher. And now, on to part 2.
I love the way you're like navigating it.
I see you made it. Johnny Business is the next on our list. Let's tune in.
Yo, here come the cypher. John Beeson, back for the season. 705, cypher the reason. Up north, he rhymes to prison. Prime Minister came back for treason. Relax, but I can't recline. Prime time 2 with a false design. All good, can't cross the line. Get fucked up, can't fuck a mind. Old man with a gold mine. Drink cold 4-5. Think about old times. John B, B for bovine. The bitch is so fine, make it so mine. Goddamn, I stand with the plan of the series finale to kill me, man. One shot for the cypher, cypher the cypher. Hip hop heads get hyper.
Hip-hop heads get hyper. In this game, I'm a lifer. Fiver. Pay me, meet me up on the cipher. Like Kai Pfeiffer. In the diaper, I'm the shit, no wiper. Brad Coop, call me the American sniper. Legend killer, yes, I am a viper. Hidden dragon, that crouching tiger. Taking over, is this all that we see? Making Sosa just comes to me naturally. Losing sleep, trying to breathe. I find oxygen within these beats. Luxury, I don't need to be treated like royalty. These 16s from Sabri will feel like remedies. Gen X and Buddha G, Nameless and Johnny B. Take a seat, we all float down here apparently. Come with me to the land of make-believe, yeah. Come with me to the land of make-believe, yeah.
Sudbury Slam Sessions 2.
To the land of make-believe, yeah.
That's sick.
This has been the Sudbury Slam Sessions Volume 2. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out Mr. Rhythmic.
And so there's like what, 5 artists, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That switch is good. Like between the two of you, that was good. So the whole album, I'm liking it. I'm in the 80s with it, the high 80s for sure. I like the whole album. I don't know though. Like, I think I don't know. I think Lyrical Vengeance is gonna be my nugget from the whole thing that I like the most. But I'm sorry, but bro, like when you listen to it like in the headphones and like that's why I had to start it over the first time. The second time I started over, it was more just because I wanted to make sure I was hearing right, because I was like, man, that sounds good. Because you're riding the beat really, really well in that. So how are you? Yeah. Go ahead.
Another thing that you'll notice, people, once you check out this album and stuff, is that I made sure it was extra bassy this time. The album all the way through is a lot bassier than my other albums are. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. And so how are you ending it off with the Scary Door? Is it a lead up to the next project? You already have something in mind for the next one, or are you just, this is kind of like the wrap up on this one?
I don't know if I want to tell you. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So you know what? So the Scary Door, essentially, it has a lot of meaning for me. The song itself. So basically, after you listen to it, you'll understand. But it's kind of me shutting the door on all this stupid bullshit and like shutting the door on 2022, all the crap that happened this year. And it's also like ending the album, right? So it's kind of like ending this headache that I've had this entire year.
Right.
It's finally coming to an end.
Right.
And
I can identify with that. I'm 11 months out from the car wreck, and I am ready to hit the 1 year mark and go, okay, I made it a year. I'm going to live, because the doctors are all like, you just got to get, I'm like, okay, all right, like yeah. So.
Yeah, so basically this song is also going to be segueing into my project I'm doing for next year. where I'm looking to try to do a more dark, atmospheric kind of album.
Nice.
Yeah.
Scary Door. I don't know.
And
It's
I also took a sample that you'll hear at the starting of the song from my favorite TV show growing up, Futurama.
Nice. Will Smith, what it do? Just woke up. It's no, you can submit some. We're just finishing up an album preview. My guest today, Will Smith, is the manager of Mellow McLean in the building. Will Smith, meet R.A.P from Canada, MP Productions. His album is dropping on November 16th, so we're just going through the album. We have one last song to hear, so go ahead and send something in. I'd be excited to hear it. And Brad already said I'm just here chilling, so I can hold him captive to listen to one of your guys' songs. So send it in. We'll get his opinion. Because he really liked Jesse Patton. So what you got? The Scary Door. Final track off the album, guys.
You're taking a vacation from normalcy. The setting, a weird motel where the bed is stained with mystery. And there's also some mystery floating in the pool. Your key card may not open the exercise room because someone smeared mystery on the lock. But it will open the Scary Door.
Welcome to the Scary Door. Why don't you step inside? Look around for a better storm. Everything will be alright. Don't worry about me. Worry about me. I'll be living my life. Journey through the interior. Everything beyond it's suicide. Welcome to the Scary Door. Why don't you step inside? Look around for a better storm. Everything will be alright. Don't worry about me. Worry about me. I'll be living my life. Journey through the interior. Everything beyond it's suicide. I know it's do or die. Not a compromise to reprise our lives that have all capsized. I'm the bad guy on standby. Temper mad high. The last fucking magi. In the shadows I lurk, watching the world burn to ashes, so y'all better go and get an urn. Through the scary door, some will never return, and most of the others will get what they deserve. And there ain't no comebacks, you'll be struck as dumbass. Cletus with them rug rats, rep her when he runs past. Go until my lungs collapse, music known to spread fast. Take it to them dead mans, mankind with the sock on my left hand. And that's the mandible claw, people aiming for me but can't handle my spot. The door reeks of death like a cannibal's cloth. Bars over your head, lost in an understandable plot. Now I guess it's time for you to meet your maker. Fight it and try to find someone to be a savior. In the absence of light, darkness will be your neighbor. No exit in sight, your life will feel the anger. With steam and vapor under a fiendish layer on paper. You're caught in a frame of a realist painter. Hater swallowed by the scary door, I guess I'll see you later. Welcome to the Scary Door. Why don't you step inside? Look around for a better storm.
See, the only thing about this track, and it's that when you're doing the beginning, like the hook, or when you come back to it at the end, I guess it's like the bridge there at the beginning and the end. When you do that chorus, you're out of tune when you do the side, and I need your engineer to fix that. Tell him to
yeah, I don't use anything on my voice.
Everything I know. That you Tell him to tune that though. I know you don't, but I would tune that because this song sounds so good if he would pitch you in with that. And it would be right in tune with the beat, because it would, oh God, it would change the whole depth of the song. Because everything is so good from when that stops to when it starts. Like everything in the middle is so good. It's like the meat and potatoes is good of the song, but then it's like, no, fix that. Just fix that one thing. That's all I was thinking. But you don't want to put anything on your voice, do you?
No, never.
Yeah. I know a lot of the rappers don't.
If I could say something real quick, what I personally think is that if it comes down to using auto-tune or using things like that to pitch up your voice, you should just take vocal training and learn how to do it naturally instead of having to do all this engineering and shit like that.
Well, so no, that's why it's engineering. That's why it's, I guess it's developed that way. That's what they do.
You've said it before, and I'm an MC, and I'm always going to do real shit, and I'm never going to do... I'm always going to make sure that if I am able to do something in real life, that I'm able to do something on stage, and it's not going to sound different.
Well, and that's the thing with me, too. That's why I said I am my auto-tune. So my engineers that I've worked with, the 9 guys that have mixed my vocals over the 3 decades I've been recording, they all know if they need it to sound different, I'll make it that way. If they need a chicka chicka chick, or they need it higher or lower, I'll do it. Don't pitch me. Like, they know that. So I respect that totally. But I was just saying, if for commercial purposes, whatever, I would say that's the one thing. It's just I can't help it. I've been working with fucking listening to the people that come through Dorky and Slap and 3&T, and my ear's been trained to hear that shit now. It's fucking horrible. They've ruined me for just natural artistic, like, enjoyment. They've ruined me. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I think this is a good way to I'm gonna bring it back. But
Got cannibals
this is a good way
clawed,
to end the
bars over
album.
your head, lost in
I
an
like it.
understandable plot.
Yes! Will Smith said he could hear you and Dorky on a track. Didn't I say that like 20 minutes ago? Bro! Will Smith. Yes. R.A.P. and Dorky on a track would be
Get what they deserve. And there ain't no comebacks. You'll be struck as dumbass. Cletus with them rug rats. Rep her when he runs past. Go until my lungs collapse. Music known to spread fast. Take it to them dead mans. Mankind with the sock on my left hand. And that's the mandible claw. People aiming for me but can't handle my spot. The door reeks of death like a cannibal's claws. Bars over your head, lost in an understandable plot. Now I guess it's time for you to meet your maker. Fight it in, try to find someone to be your savior. In the absence of light, darkness will be your neighbor. No exit in sight, your life will feel the anger. With steam and vapor under a fiendish layer on paper. You're caught in a frame of a realist painter. Hater swallowed by the scary door, I guess I'll see you later.
Woo.
Welcome to the scary
good
door.
bar heavy.
Why
It's
don't
so
you
bar
step
heavy.
inside? Look around for a better storm. Everything will be alright. Don't worry about me, worry about me. I'll be living my life. Journey through the
And I
interior,
like it that you do the double
everything
yourself,
beyond it,
too.
suicide.
That's how you end. Is that
You're
you
taking
laughing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I like it.
Always
Dope,
do
dope.
more sound effects.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, Big Stacks? What up with you? Yeah, that's a good song to end the album. I agree. Overall, I like the whole album. I think you did a great job. I'm very proud of the project. I'm gonna give it an 87. Yup.
I'm happy you like it.
I love it. I really do. I like Lyrical Vengeance, whatever that song. I'm just like tripping out over though, bro. Like that's just so heavy. Yeah, like oof, it was so heavy. It's really good. So yeah, yeah, so good. So Be Ill sent in this lockdown. This is Dirty B. Do you know who Dirty B is? R.A.P.
Not sure.
All right, I did a Dirty B listening party like a while ago, but this is Be Ill and Dirty B. I want you to hear this. And then yes, Will Smith sent one, and he's working on. Is it you rhyming, Will, or is it Mello? Is it Mello McLean, or is it you? Because you said it's something you're working on. So this is Locked Down featuring Dirty B. I think you'll appreciate the delivery on this one with these two boys. Dork Squad. This is a Dork Squad. No,
Darkness creeping, heart is beating like I'm a demon. Call it treason, leave you repeating like you're a movie freezing. Take a seat and I'll kill a rapper like you a beef and leave you salty. And I ain't talking about some fucking seasoning. Shadows coming, spit a verse and leave rappers running. Y'all some little rappers, make sure mama wet and packed your lunches. Hit you after, make sure you wet and just got some crutches. Call you Casper, I leave you floating when I am done with. A battle rapper that battles rappers, you're in the dumpster. I'll rob a zombie, they call me godly, you're just the monsters. This ain't a hobby, I'm in the lobby, you run for cover. Hear that thunder, I leave you dancing like you were Usher. So pop lock it, I'll stop dropping when you were buried. A hobgoblin, it drops comets, yeah bitch I'm scary. Hey, listen! That's how you sound, you some fucking fairies. You versus me, you better off fighting Bloody Mary. This is hard, these artists are fucking soft now. If I pull your card, then you are gonna get locked down. It's bizarre, you rappers are sounding pop now. Pac would be ashamed if he knew this when he got shot down. This is hard, most artists are fucking soft now. If I pull your card, then you are gonna get locked down. It's bizarre, you rappers are sounding pop now. Big would be ashamed if he knew this when he got shot down.
Most these rappers are soft and fucking them up is the easiest. Cup overflow with reenacted
Dirty
intros of
B.
Prometheus. Too weak to compete with this. I peeped them and fell asleep in it. People asking what the secret is. Don't rap like a piece of shit. Ride the beat and spit some bars for your fans. Say it like you mean it, like you got your balls in your hand. And when you fail, tell them all it's a part of the plan. I'm the god at this altar, so what are you offering, man? Half of y'all y'all don't stand a chance in a battle with this random mutant cat. I'll get it on film and send it to Dorky and get a review of that. It's Dork Squad, don't get your beat killed, Swan. I got killed on my own beat thanks to Be Ill Rhymes. You ever mention my rap ties, you getting baptized. Blast clocks big enough to put a hole in Sasquatch. Harass cops, get arrested and keep talking. Give me the beat, I'll give it 316 like Steve Austin.
This is hard, most artists are fucking soft now. If I pull your card, then you are gonna get locked down. It's bizarre, you rappers are sounding
Dork Squad, oh my god, I love it.
When he got shot down.
Be ill.
This is hard, most artists are fucking soft now.
Dirty
if
B.
I pull your card, then you are gonna get locked down. It's bizarre, you rappers are sounding pop now. Big would be ashamed if he knew this when he got shot down.
What do you think of that?
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. I'm definitely at like an 84 with that. That's definitely replayable. I like it. Not your lame Big Stacks, okay? So Big Stacks, I see you someone in here. Will Smith. This is Infested Thoughts Music Group Up on the Wall featuring. Oh, it's by Motown and Tigga Bounce. Okay, so this is not Mellow McLean. This is you, Motown and Tigga Bounce. So this is not done yet. This is unfinished, but yeah, very good. Let's see what it is. It's gonna have that old school flip. I just know it. I just know it.
Why are you up on the wall? You should be having a ball. Why are you sitting around in here? Why are you up on the wall? You should be having a ball. Why are you sitting around in here?
I look good, I feel good. Baby girl on the floor looking real good. I'ma be a gentleman, but I'm still hood. Maybe later I can show her that to feel good. Look, I don't even dance, but my hands in the air while she rubbing on my pants with that big derriere, Earl Flinner. Cause I'm a G from the beginning. Came to the party late, but I'ma be here to the ending. But y'all parking lot pimping, I'ma be in VIP chilling with the pretty women. And you know that I'm winning, cause you see me at the bar with all the dough that I'm spending. Get your back off the wall, push the chairs in the heart of the rug till you fall. And leave your stress at the door. If you didn't come to dance, what you come here for?
Yeah, definitely that throwback feel. I think the rhymes could be written a little deeper on that first verse. Yeah, you're just having plug play with it. Yeah. I get that. I know it's something new for you. This is like really like, I don't know. I can see this as like the 70s people dancing with high heel shoes and the pants and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like, you know. I like it, Will. I'm not hating on it at all. I like it. Dum 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 boom boom. Nice. That's dope. Sit back, take a second with the licks in the place. Don't you wanna come stepping? Big Will in the place. MC Sprytes on the mic, freestyle, R.A.P interview. That's right. Just chilling with the stacks in the place. Don't relax. Everybody get it. Don't you know the fucking facts? Been freestyling since I was 8. Yep. So sit back, relax. It's just me in the depths. Get in the mind of Sprite, rewind. Don't you hear with the free and the style in my blinds? Never gonna get it till you worry. You know I really love the facts. I'm about to drop Blind Fury. I think he's the greatest MC. He really makes me nervous cause I think he could hear me if he run this back. Could I relate? Nope. I'd be so scared I'd be shaking in my boots. Heavy days, yo. Oh, I like this. Just fine. Old skating rink music. Yes, definitely. Definitely. It's funny now because I've had Fury come through my live, and I didn't know he was there when I freestyle. I get super nervous. Now every time when I rap, I think if he ever heard it, I'd be nervous because what if I suck? Because I look up to him so much, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Drunk night in the studio, Will. Yeah, I've had a couple of those where we came up with some funky sounds, you know. I like that. What's your opinion on that? That's something new Will Smith is working on.
I really like that. It's funky. Reminds me of some like old school Grand Theft Auto San Andreas kind of vibes.
Nice.
And yeah, I kind of agree with you. Like, I know it's still a work in progress, but I think you could come up with some groovy lyrics for the verses and stuff, and just break it down real smooth and real sexy. You know, that's what that beat feels.
That first verse needs. Yeah, that first verse definitely needs more depth in the writing. I think because it's just too. When good was used 3 times, I was like, nope. Got to go back to the pen and paper and do it more. Like, just got to do that. Got to finish it. Yeah, I would finish it up. Just, you know, clean it up. Go back to the writing and the recording of it and see what you want to do with it. But I definitely like the vibe. It's definitely got a skating rink. When you said that, Stax was like, it sounds like the old skating rink music. I'm like, yep, totally. That's where I would hear it. Yeah, that's where I would hear it. So, all right. Oh, all right. We got one more in the email, and then we're going to wrap this up. R.A.P, thanks so much for coming through, man. I hope you can do this again. Anytime you want to come on and just review music with me, shoot me a message and say, hey, Sprite, you going live in the next 2 days? Can I come on and co-host? I always want someone to come on and get your opinion on other people's music and network that way. I'm going to start opening that up to the artists that I promote and that I fuck with, because obviously you're doing something that I like, and I think your feedback could offer something to the community. If you want to do that, I'd appreciate it. For show.
We'll make some time for it, man.
Yippers. This is Tunnel Vision. Buddy Ouchiman. Stack sent this through open verse. The second verse is open. Let's check this one out. See what he's got.
Use a buster, use a sucker, use a lame. You got tunnel vision, A, we are not the same. Stay up in your lane, yeah, we about to bring the pain. Stay up in your lane, homeboy. Use a buster, use a sucker, use a lame. You got tunnel vision, A, we are not the same. Stay up in your lane, yeah, we about to bring the pain. Stay up in your lane, homeboy. Started off casual, ended up wicked. Coming out swinging, I'm not stopping till I finish. I'ma do my thing, yeah.
I don't know, I'm on the fence with this, Stax.
Get up out the way, yeah. Get up out my way, bitch, yeah, I'm coming for you. I'm moving fast as possible, what you wanting from it? I'ma make it clear, yeah, I'ma take notice.
I'm on the fence with that.
Man, I wouldn't step closer. I ain't fucking finished, yeah, finish when I say so. You don't want these problems, end up in the grave, yo. I ain't playing fair, no, I ain't.
I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. Honestly, I don't know if I like it. I'm at like a 65 with it. Like, I feel like it needs to be I don't know. I feel like you're talking on the beat. It's not believable to me. I don't like it. I don't know. R.A.P, what do you think? I don't like it. I feel like it needs more work.
I personally don't like it when people use the whole flow throughout the same flow throughout a whole
The whole
verse.
thing, yeah. It's not the switch. It's just da 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 da. Yeah, you got to rewrite it though, Stax. Like, I'm talking about your penmanship. So you've been coming through for about 6-7 months, and every track you send in, I always say the same thing, right? And same thing with Slap. When you came through Slap, Deuce and Tech kind of ripped your song apart because it was that same flow. It's that real elementary da 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 da. Like, we know what's coming. And the content, like the aggressive, I'm coming, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna kill you, blah, blah, blah. That just, I don't know. Like, I just feel like it needs more work. And you gotta switch the flow up. You gotta switch the flow up. Like, you gotta switch the flow up. Let me go like this. I'm gonna go into a track. I'm gonna play, who do I wanna play? Oh, fucking no, let me see. I go to my freaking, my playlist, and it's like, my top 20, and there's like 38 artists on the playlist. The top 20 has grown. Like, there's like, it's just pathetic. But I just feel like you need to just deliver it. All right, let's do this one. This is G Ranger from the UK and Ty the Tyrant. Check out these two styles, how they switch. You can't just do the same da 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 the whole time. Don't come here, G Ranger and Ty the Tyrant. I don't think you've heard this one, R.A.P. Maybe you have. This was recorded a year and a half ago. Check it out.
Yo, I might dark, this world made me a target. The only one G come heartless. Need to vanish my jump in a TARDIS. I retaliate, but I never start it. If you don't fight, don't come where I started. Get whacked up to your words all slurring. Ain't doing the hurting, but I come from a place that'll hurt him. I ain't a violent man, but I've had violent plans. Don't blame the corona, only wear a mask when I silence lambs. Better pull down your beanie if you rub man up the wrong way, no genie. You could try to duck out like Houdini. If you're a luck, get dashed like hell. Shit quite disturbing. Can't fly away like Virgin, 6 feet deep where there ain't no searching. All this key wants some Merlin. Go find a hobby like working, goals in a gram, getting P for twerking shit. Or clock that my man ain't returning. That shit getting smoked like Sterling. Yeah, I ain't never gonna be a fan. She got only fans for her pics, but she still send me them on a gram. Shit, I ain't paying a dime. She just like what she finds. She got a thing for drill on the grind. Better not get attached with blood on my hands. I got 5 on it, 5 on him, 5 on. It don't end well round these ends. The name ain't a scam. It could be the end, this ain't pretend like Superman. That's why I dodge road and write bars. Can't get the hooks like Peter Pan, yeah. And now I got the clips, but I ain't talking blicks. Cause my name is legit. It might ring bells when you hear me spit. It might ring hell like the Exorcist. It might repel everything that's bliss. I've been through hell and it made me sick. You might win a bell when you hear that click. We ain't buying into the hype.
Ty comes in on the second verse. R.A.P. is a Ty the Tyrant fan. I know you are, Brad. I know you are.
That ain't no question. Mad cow, y'all better move when I come through stepping. Choose a direction. He the way too strong. My will is like Bruce with a weapon. Y'all can't handle the pressure. Diamond in the rough, I'm used to the tension. Feeling like Cannibal Lecter. Flow hotter than a pan than a barbecue in your flesh. They're giving me the time of day. So high, might fly to space. Some calling me the goat, but really, in fact, I'm a llama. Cause I'm lyrically like a mile away. To the tyrant, a.k.a. Chucky. This shit here just like child's play. It's a nightmare on Elm Street. In New York, I was West Craven, lying wide awake. Listen. When I get up on the mic, they start to panic. I don't wanna be too braggadocious. A lot of my outcomes are often tragic. Can I be swerving with the quickness? If I slow down, it's causing traffic. Type blue sands never leaving the witness. Cause when I hit, it's like a fully automatic. Wanna bet on me, do the math. 1 dose of the disrespect gets snuffed here. Anytime, any place, it don't really matter if you're home or at the bar like Duff Beer. They sound like pros, but when you take a listen real close to the words, it's unclear. Had to kill a man in self-defense 2 times, but I ain't shed 1 tear. It's Tyrant.
Just to make this, just to make this, just to make this.
Ty the Tyrant. Have you heard that one? R.A.P.? I didn't think so. So, since you are... How much time you got? You gotta go to work, don't you?
Well, yeah, I gotta finish pretty soon because my girlfriend's been sitting in the hallway this whole time on the floor.
Oh no,
so.
then go. You got to hear a Ty the Tyrant song you didn't hear. I'm happy. So, okay, well, there is the album. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. And your creative process. Like, your creative process is good. So, I appreciate that.
I love doing that anytime because, like, I know by no means I'm not a big artist at all, but if I could help people out as much as I can, that's as much as I want to do, you know?
Yeah, and sharing yourself with people is always good because they get to see, you know, what makes you tick and why you create the music you do, and that's a good thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming. All you guys, Sprite Space, I will be back with another interview tomorrow or Sunday. I don't know who yet. I'll decide.